Thank you once again for joining me. I'm glad to join you again and do this educational video about intermittent fasting. I know that many people, especially the health buffs, are very interested in intermittent fasting. But do you know what intermittent fasting is? Do you know how to do it the safe way? Do you know who are the people who cannot do intermittent fasting? What are the benefits of intermittent fasting? That is what we will be talking about today. Intermittent fasting is an alternating periods between eating and not eating. So that is what intermittent fasting is. But as I said a while ago, not everybody is fit to do intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting seems to be a new thing, but it's not. A review of the past will tell us that our forefathers had been doing intermittent fasting as a way of life. They would wake up early morning and go to the farm for their farming and their fishing expeditions, and sometimes without having their breakfast. They would bring their breakfast to the sea or to the farm, and they would do their breakfast at about 7 or 8 o'clock or even 9 o'clock in the morning. And then the lunch will be at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. There's a 6 to 7 hours period from breakfast to lunch. And then this has no merienda. What follows is their dinner, which usually at 8 o'clock and sometimes even 9 o'clock in the evening, followed by sleeping time, which is another intermittent fasting. The biblical fathers were also intermittent fasting. Take, for example, Daniel, who pleaded for God's intervention when the Jewish people were captives in Babylon. Also, Nehemiah, who did the same for the Jewish people because of their severe condition upon returning to their own land from captivity. Many people today would fast. Christians, for example, would fast to seek God's perspective on certain conditions they have. Intermittent fasting today are being done by health buffs, as I've said a while ago. And they have to do it the safest way and the right way. What is the right way to do intermittent fasting? You see, intermittent fasting has to be done 7 hours every period. To do 12 hours intermittent fasting could be a little bit upsetting because 12 hours can lead to many challenges. You see, at the start of fasting, there could be hunger, there could be weakness, there could be fatigue. It takes 2 to 4 weeks for our body to be accustomed to fasting. We have to remember that. And intermittent fasting, to be safe, should be done, say, 7 hours every period. Sleep could be considered fasting too. When we do fasting, we are resting our stomach, and that's very good because when our stomach rests, it could lead to cleansing our bodies at the cellular level. What are the benefits of intermittent fasting? One of this is autophagy. Autophagy is a way of self-cleansing. It cleanses our body from damaged cells, from chemicals, from toxins that are in our bodies. Because autophagy is a natural lysosome-dependent regulated mechanism of the cells to remove dysfunctional, unnecessary components. This mechanism is a way of cleansing and detoxing the body of damaged cells, toxins, and other waste materials. Otherwise, if these materials are not eliminated, it could lead to buildup of toxins that may cause diseases, including cancers. A second benefit is it's a disease prevention and healing mechanism strategy, because fasting the body is temporarily deprived of foods which allow rest of our bodily organs from the various physiological functions. These organs' rest allow cellular self-healing from disorders that are known and unknown. As we know, when cells are healthy, tissues are also healthy, and organs also follow. The third is brain and body works better when the stomach is empty. Emptiness of the stomach for 2 to 5 to 3 hours is a great way to purify the body at the cellular level. Otherwise, cleansing and purification will not happen if our stomachs are always full. That is the reason why sleep is an inertia. Intermittent fasting allows the lymphatic system of the brain to cleanse itself. Intermittent fasting as an inertia allows rest not just for the brain but for other organs of the body, and it allows efficient performance of the many body parts, resulting to optimum health benefits. Another is intermittent fasting loses weight. When you want to lose weight, which is good for those with weight problems, do intermittent fasting. This is also a way to prevent or overcome diseases like diabetes, thyroid problems, hypertension, among others. Here you need to fast harder and longer, maybe 12 hours every other day. Sometimes people do intermittent fasting for 16 hours. I want people to know that 16 hours fasting could bring about many challenges. It could lead to weight gain because going too long without eating encourages the body to store fats in answer to starvation. This could also lead to the development of unhealthy eating habits like binge eating, which lead to the emergence of digestive disorders and other disorders like heart diseases, hypertension, and even cancers. I would like to give you a warning. Those people who cannot do intermittent fasting are those people with health issues like kidney disorders, heart diseases, diabetes, and other health issues. Also, those pregnant women cannot do intermittent fasting, and those lactating mothers cannot do intermittent fasting. If those with health issues would like to do some intermittent fasting, please consult your family physicians or please consult a competent healthcare professional. I hope you learn from this and I hope you benefit from this. Thank you and may God bless you.